So can you tell us?
Can you
tell us a little about your character in the show?
I can. His name is Miles Matheson. He's an ex-military guy. Well, he was before the lights went out. And after they do go out, he gets involved in the fight for freedom when the militias rise up. But gets really sick of that because he gets really super good at killing, and then he feels like he's had enough, so he needs to go away. He starts a bar in Chicago, making his own booze, just wants to recluse and be away from everybody, and then his beautiful little niece shows up with tears in her eyes and pulls on his heartstrings and finds the chocolate melty center in him and brings him back into the fight. He wants nothing to do with it. And that's really all I know so far. I'm always looking for stuff that I like. There's, it's no secret that there's stuff that you do in this business that's kind of for commerce, and there's stuff that you do in this business that you do because you believe in it. So when this came up, and I was told that Eric and Favreau wanted to meet me and talk to me about the role, I was kind of already in, It's J.J. Abrams, it's Eric Kripke, Favreau's going to direct. I was like, all right, you can go ahead and pitch it, but you don't need to. I'm in, guys. Because I love the concept, and I love Eric as a writer, and I love the J.J. Abrams brand. I love Jon Favreau's movies. I came in as a fan.
You mentioned that your character was did you have to go to the special
Yeah, and we're still, we still learn as we go. There's quite a bit of choreography, certified choreography that's taking place. We have an amazing stunt coordinator and choreographer. His name is Jeff Wolf. He did the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, so he's very well versed in that stuff. But he's sort of created, this new style for our show.
Sword fighter. I was expecting you to speak more about different types of.
Well, all the guns have been taken away by certain militias that have risen up. So the skills that we develop have we've had to use whatever else is around.
That's great.
Yeah, and it's so well thought out and so and so fun to. I actually would be a fan of this show if I wasn't involved in it. It's my kind of stuff, and it's not just because it's action and adventure. It's because it's really an Americana show. It's really about how would families reconnect? How would they find each other? How would where would we go from here? And that's the glimmer of hope hopefully that there will be with each episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes us think about it all the time. It's definitely a topic of conversation on the set all the time. We'll be bringing up a certain scene, and we will start to talk about, okay, what if? And there's sometimes some of the minutiae is just overwhelming, so you kind of have to bring it back to, okay, we're dramatizing, so let's do the best we can and stick to some reality. But it's overwhelming to think about. There's everything that we do and have is completely reliant upon power, electricity, gasoline.
Did you see your character as a reluctant hero?
Absolutely. That's it's the word that you kind of can't get away from when you describe Miles. He wants nothing to do with it. He just would rather. Unfortunately, he's which is fun to play. He's a selfish bastard. He got out of the fight for a reason. But through this process and through finding family again, we're going to find his heart again. That's what's so fun about it.
What's the most memorable moment filming the pilot?
It was the big sword fight scene was the big moment. And what made it great is that Eric and Jon Favreau and all these guys they're fans of genre as well, and so they were so chomping at the bit to get to that scene, and so it made me excited for it. And they were like, "Yeah," and then you turn around and you kill this dude. I'm like, "Yeah, this is great," But yeah, it's one of the reasons I got into this business, so I could play for a living. Yeah. I know you probably hear this all the time, but the stuff that I TiVo, can you say TiVo? Did I DVR? Last year I kind of got into it. My favorite show actually last year was American Horror Story. I thought they did a great job with that. I didn't expect to like it, but once I started watching it, I was like, this is cool. And it was like, unlike anything you've ever seen on television. But there's a lot of stuff that everybody talks about all the time that I've still never seen. I would love to see it, but I've never seen an episode of Mad Men. Really? Yeah, I haven't. Yeah. But American Horror Story, I guess that would be my thing from last year. Don't tell anybody I haven't seen Mad Men. I'm just gonna look like an asshole.
I
haven't seen it.
Everyone's
really?
gonna send you all these
know.
DVDs of Mad Men.
You don't know what good television is.
All right, one more switch.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.